So yeah, the idea of a smart AI, a smart thing that knows who you are. And I'm tired of drilling down into everything. I want stuff to drill back into me. And it's not so much I want people to drill back into me. And I don't want more spam. It's I want smart clients or smart tools that I've formed online to interact with them. They just know, they know that the weather today is getting kind of almost getting ready for fall. Maybe they'll start telling me something about fall, or I don't know. It just seems like I'm doing too much work to drill into the system. There's not enough tools to drill out to me, and I think that could be a nice bridge. That could be a nice market of stuff. Bring me info, and you see some of that I think with like Ambient Orb and some of the other technologies out there where they're bringing more data to you in a different way than you force them. I mean, they're basically hanging out in your office. They're your glowing coffee mug. When it glows blue, they're telling you the stocks are bad or whatever. And that's a way of data kind of pushing back to you, and you don't really have to hunt out for that. So that's one thing working on. Ruby on Rails thing is cool. I was trying to learn Ruby last night. There's a little site out there called like Try Ruby, and you go in there and you open up a window and you go through the tutorials, and I've been using that, and that's kind of cool. A lot of the tutorials I think around Ruby and other programming, and I'm not a programmer, but like what I want to do is I want to figure out how to create a basic, input ask some questions, capture some data, put it in a database, and then make a page. I would almost want to learn that cycle of development, and because then that can help. I'm trying to figure out how to facilitate my napkins better. So when I make my napkin exercise or whatever I'm drawing idea, I can actually attach it to something that I can better understand, because then I can better communicate that to a coder and go from there. I don't really want to take over their job per se, but it'd be fun to do stuff on the side. What other stuff is going on? Trying to get into this visualization thing. We got some data we want to visualize. If you're an awesome Flash visualizer dude that could do stuff like that's in Dig Labs, or that's Stateman does some cool stuff. I'd love a person like that to come over and hang out on my doorstep and do things. What else is going on? I don't think when I'm editing today, I don't think I'm actually going to edit in Final Cut. I think I'm going to end up editing back in iMovie 6. Because most of it's like this PowerPoint presentation that we're just kind of glorifying. I mean, we're doing it up in motion so we can do some nice like transitions or whatnot, but you don't want to get too crazy when you're talking to people about semi-mundane type stuff. You want to keep it pretty sane. I had to tweak some of the edits in this thing, because people give me the storyboard and they give me the whole scene. They say, hey, make this happen, and they give me every single piece of text, which is fine. But a couple of times, you have to take out things that you want to build some suspense in there. You don't want to actually spell out everything. Kind of miss doing that in the animation stuff. When I would edit anime, I always loved editing the trailers, because you could formulate a whole new ending for the show. You could take the really cool guy and you could kill him in the first 2 seconds of the trailer through effects, through a flash of white, and then add on a different explosion. And then everyone's got in their head, they're thinking, oh my god, that guy's dead. Then they come see the show, and he's not actually dead, he's still alive. But that's fun with editing. You can have a lot of fun. Other things. I've been playing around with Concept Map, or Concept Net, I think actually was what it's called. This guy was a really smart dude in MIT, and now he's no longer in MIT, and I can never get the page to load. But the idea is to it's kind of like WordNet. Basically, you have a bank of knowledge online that understands what words mean, and then the idea is to tie that into questions that people answer, which would then give me kind of like glanceable analysis. So, because what happens right now is that you ask people a bunch of questions online, right, and you get this big ass data file, and you go and you look at it, and then the researcher comes up with everything, which is fine. You can totally do that. You don't have to change anything at all. But wouldn't it be great if we could teach the computer, if the computer could get the sense that what this person's spewing out is all negative around these certain keywords, and then serve that up in kind of a glanceable heads-up display kind of way, or shoot it to your phone or anything else. And that just helps the researcher get on get the idea that, hey, this person has these kinds of issues and we need to drill down, in a certain direction. That's what it's all about. It's to kind of speed up the, idea of what's really going on in these people, to help you figure out what stuff you need to talk about when you do meet them for that 2 hours time. Because you're going to talk with these people for 2 hours and then that's it. So if you don't get good data in those 2 hours, you're screwed. It's all about getting data. And to get good data, you need to have good respondents, and you have good respondents, they need to be primed. And it goes all the way back to square one. And you have to have good questions. So messing with that, and I'm trying to make that work. And again, that's like a project that's way over my head. That's like, I'm creating HAL or something. But it doesn't actually have to be that complicated. I'd love to talk to somebody about WordNet or ConceptNet or any of that other stuff if you're out there. Well, other stuff is going on. I've been eating a lot better lately, except for the cinnamon roll I just ate. But eating all my omega-3 fatty acids and good nuts and tofu, and I actually feel a lot better. I've been drinking tea. I don't drink coffee anymore. Feeling good. The new Macs look really pretty, and still trying to debate what I'm going to get. Do I get a new Mac, like a new MacBook Pro, because I want something portable so I can take it out? Because I got a new friend, well, not really a new friend, old friend Dave. He wants me to go out in the field and we're going to shoot this like video production deal of like animals and I don't know. Basically, it's a production deal. Go produce a show, which is not that big deal. The shows are easy to produce. You just need to have an idea. You might spend a day and a half framing out your vision, but once your vision's framed out, you build your cut list and you go shoot. So, we're going to go produce a show. Do I get a Mac portable so I can take this tablet, or not tablet around, but laptop around, or I'm kind of leaning toward the iPhone because I want to develop apps for it. Is that crazy? Yeah, $399 refurbished. Not so bad. Yeah, I'm debating it. Because what I should be doing is buying a wedding ring. No, but $399. So bad. Mary watches this video, she's gonna kill me. Anyways, other than that, I feel good and healthy. Family's well. All is well. Hope you're doing good out there on the web. Yeah. We'll try to produce more content for you here down the road. I'm going to finish and exit. Oh, and I hope some really cool YouTube ads come up. I don't know what the big deal is on ads. I gotta figure out how to pay for their revenue streams. Although it'd be nice if they could give us a bit of a taste, And the whole thing with Video Egg and all that, to me, I think Video Egg was just crap technology for the first 4 years or whatever it was out. 3 or 4 years. It just looked cheese. And I hated the name Video Egg. How many different Flash video players are out there on the planet? There's hundreds of them. And why do I keep using YouTube? I don't know, really. I just do. It's easy. I'm not using Rever or Blink or Zip or Zap or Doohickey or whatever. I haven't moved to them yet. Maybe I will someday.